You people, welcome back to the podcast. You don't know. Rave podcast. Yeah, man, we're back in the building. Yeah, you don't know. It's your boy, Dre. Your boy.
Deepak here. That's right.
Man in the building. Yeah, man. Bless up. Big up.
To one and all.
All on one. See it? We back again.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, we filmed the first episode of the podcast the other day.
Yeah, man.
We launched it too.
Yes,
and
brother.
Yeah, man. People
very excited about it.
Yeah,
very.
Man. People receive it good.
Yeah.
And give us some good feedback. So we give thanks for that, as usual. You know.
But you know what is important?
What you say?
We need the subscribers and the people online.
Yeah, man.
We need them comments.
Leave comments. We need people start engage with the thing. And, you know what I mean? So we can interact now. And,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Make we know who out there support the thing and follow it. See me? But yeah, man, the first episode got off to a good start. Of course, we did talk about football and everybody did involved in the football. Yes, I say.
But you know, our passion is what it is.
It is what it is. Yes, I say.
Yeah.
But you know, the conversation flow good. Yeah. And you know, it was a decent start off. You know, but to the episode.
Jesus.
Different, no football thing, you know. No football thing, dog. Is the way I say. We're gonna step up to the plate now, and we're gonna hold our reason, and you know, talk as men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give our views, opinions on certain topics.
Yeah.
Certain scenarios, situations that we tend to meet up on ourselves, and sometimes on a daily. You know, we have colleagues who also, you know, meet up on these scenarios, these situations that, you know, affect them.
Yeah.
And we just want to, you know, air it out there.
Yeah. Put it out there. Yeah, man.
And, you know, give our views and opinions on these situations.
Might be strong for some people, but you know.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Isn't it a reality?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're living in it.
We are living in it, so we have to face it and we have to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Agree.
Certain things we have to change the narrative. You know what I mean? Because, you know, people are run with certain narrative and another right narrative.
Exactly.
You get what I say? So
I believe so.
Yeah, man. We as responsible men, we have to
realign their thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So,
I agree.
Today we want to touch on certain topics when it come on to relationships and how it is we view certain, you know, situations in other relationship, you know, realm, in the whole, you know, view in terms of how it is that we see it. But Parker.
Yeah, shout.
As we get into it, there is a image that went around. I showed you the image. That would love to get your views on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw the image, boy.
Yeah.
Problems.
Yeah.
Problems.
I have quite a number of different views on that particular image.
And I think to what you showed me, I believe it can apply to scenarios as well. Where you know,
definitely,
where it have to align itself.
Yeah.
You know, the categories and, you know.
Exactly. A number of scenarios can come out of that image.
Correct.
But we want to really get into it. I'm going to hear your views on it. I'm pretty sure the listeners and the viewers also would love to hear your views on it.
You as well. You have your views.
Of course.
Everybody are going to hear your views as well.
Put my 2 cents
in it. Put your 3 cents in it, dog.
Yeah, but I'm going to put my portion.
Two look nice is when you couple up, and even that you can add more to the mix.
Well said, my boss. But of course, me put my portion to the whole, you know, topic.
Yeah.
But just to give some, you know, concept, or, you know, for you who is watching or listening, for know what we exactly are talking about. There's an image that I've seen that was circulating on social media.
Yeah, about for a month now or 6 weeks.
A little bit longer than a month.
Yeah. Or maybe it was circulating, but it's been hot.
It's been hot.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
And you know, we're glad we decided to bring this on the podcast and discuss it. So for those of you who happen to wonder what it is that we're talking, I'll put an image of it on the screen.
Either left, right, center, below.
So you can see it if you're viewing it on YouTube. For those who are listening, it's an image that has to do with who comes in a man's life first. Who's first in a man's life?
Yeah. Who's first?
So you have...
Or who's last? Which one it is?
Well,
I think who's last is worse than who is first.
Yeah,
you get?
Yeah, if you look upon it that way. Then.
Exactly. People are going to wonder, oh, yeah, well, that's expected. But if him put this person first, how the person where they are last, how them look. You know, what is their priority like? Them kind of thing.
It's an interesting topic.
Yeah. A serious debate.
And as me say, for those of you who are listening, we are talking about an image that depicts who is first in a man's life.
That's right.
Whether it's the wife,
yep, the mother,
the daughter,
yes,
or the baby mother,
if them have any.
Well, we're assuming that just for those who have any. I mean, if you don't have one, then I guess you can skip the part that doesn't, relate to you.
Exactly.
But we're looking at the image itself, so we're taking into consideration all aspects, right? So, wife, mother, daughter, baby mother. What do you say? Give me your input.
It's like you have the gun straight in my cranium.
Tell me, man. I'm curious for how you would have lined them up.
Well, I can't tell you who are number one, the Almighty Father.
Have to. I mean,
but on this holy earth, boy, say it have to be. It's definitely my daughter.
Your daughter.
Because guess what? Them are the people of tomorrow.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
If you can't bring up the people of tomorrow,
yeah,
the world is in shambles. I mean, we are already in shambles, but
true.
You have to have something there. Yeah, man. Who is here first?
Finish, man.
No, man. We have to battle this out, man.
We're going to battle it out, but more you forgive your lineup and the reasons too as to why you have them lined up like that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Number few and number three, boy. It's been, when you send me the picture, right, I think, but wait, this makes sense for this person here for the number few.
Okay.
But then I said, wait, number three, no, it's a battle.
It's a battle.
It's a serious battle.
I know. That's why when you said daughter first, I figured the next two you can have a battle with.
Yeah. So here what? Me draw the number 2 and number 3 as a line. Yeah, man.
As a line?
Yeah, man. Them stand hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Yeah, man. It have to stay that way there because it Jesus Christ, brother. In my mind, when I come here and I'm going to say, I have it lined out, I got to tell you who it is.
Yeah.
All right. For a man that is not married yet, I would say my mother. Yeah?
Okay. But remember,
when it's marriage.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It would have to be my wife, Because, we take a vow.
Okay.
You understand? Sickness, health, Of course, not putting mother on the backbench as third.
Yeah.
But, she's aligned you as a youth,
Okay.
So when you're aligned and you're going into the free world, you have to choose a mate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you choose your mate, it's like your mother saying, here, now go and choose over me kind of look.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, so, but for your mother to be that kind of, you know, humble and wholesome person,
right,
to allow something like that to happen, you would think, oh, well, she deserves to be number 2.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So that is my tug of war.
Okay. But still, yes, you're gonna have to. You're married, you know. Remember, you know.
I'm married, so it would have to be the wife.
It would have to be the wife that plays that comes second.
That would have to be second.
And then mommy third. Yeah. And
if I had a baby mother, then you know she lost.
Yeah. Why the baby mother would have been lost?
I mean, personally, it wouldn't need to be a personal interest of mine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If she have my daughter, then you know, okay, I need to find out how is my child.
Yeah.
But she's a vein.
Yeah.
You understand? Mm-hmm. She's not a person of interest. You know.
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
that is how I've aligned my 4. You know.
I get you. And I agree with you.
Yeah,
that's exactly how my 4 would have lined up.
Yeah,
for me, my daughter would have come first. And I mean, let me put this out there to begin with. The image itself, that particular photo that's been circling, I personally have an issue with it.
Yeah,
man, I have an issue with it. Reason being is because I think, first of all, it kind of depicts black people.
Yes.
In a little negative way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you don't see these things, you know, being the same narrative for
the lighter skinned people.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the part that I have a problem with.
You know, you see like how they have the picture, it's all black skin. Even if them did put a light skin, like how Barbies and Barbie dolls were portrayed. It was only white Barbie dolls until the black, you know, come in and say, hey, listen,
exactly,
the world was not white.
Right.
You understand? Yeah. But not straying from the topic.
You know, that's my personal gripe with the image to begin with. You know, but my one for.
So you definitely think it's a cultural thing then?
It's a cultural thing.
Something we've learned. And something that, no, it kind of go with for some strange reason. Mm-hmm. It's discussed.
It is, you know, and we can get deeper into this part of it, you know, the cultural part and why it is, you know, how it is. With, you know, black people normally have, you know, this segregation, you have baby mother, and you have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're not going to get deep into that, but I have a problem with the image to begin with. Moving from that though, taking the image into account, how I personally would have set it up is pretty much how you'd set it up. And
did you have a problem with second and third? Or it was a telltale that, you know?
No, I had a problem with second and third.
Okay.
And as me say, it all depends on how you view things and what is your priority. And for me, the daughter would have come first. And as you quite rightly said, they are the future.
Yes.
And for me, it's a responsibility. And responsibility is high up on my on my thing in terms of being, you know, a man and being a future, you know, a leader, somebody who, you know, my daughter is gonna look up to.
Exactly.
Right? So how I choose my 4 is based on responsibility.
Okay.
And you will see how it, you know, it kind of correlate amongst each are the individuals themselves.
So, okay,
right?
Okay.
So of course the daughter is gonna be first. She's my responsibility.
Okay.
She's depending on me.
Yeah.
And it's my responsibility to groom her for the future. Right? So that for me is top priority.
Yeah.
The second person, is would have to be the wife.
Yeah.
And as me say, Reason being, again, is responsibility.
But bro, you make this sound so easy, dog. You just a second like you didn't even deliberate. You said,
no, listen
brother,
to me.
you just say responsibility. Yeah, man, it have to be.
No, because I had to sit back. I legit had to sit back and really like think about it thoroughly. Mm-hmm. No, I could have come from a more religious angle.
Mm-hmm. And it still would be the wife.
And wife probably would have been number one.
No. Without a child, yes.
No, even with a child.
No.
And I am going to, you see why you say no? Mm-hmm. There's another question and another scenario that a friend of mine put to me some time ago, years ago, that kind of, impulse, my impulse reaction, you'll understand when we
get there.
But it wasn't an easy decision. But as me say, I had to think about what was important to me.
And I know where I think your question might be going.
When we get there,
we work in a place.
Yeah. Well, when we get there. But definitely the wife would have been number two, and as me say, it's because of responsibility. And I had to think about this really deeply and seriously, because it wasn't easy to actually say my wife would have been number two.
Number two is like you just leave your mother.
And after
but when we get to
concrete
number one,
when we get to mommy, I mean, when we get to her, I guess I'll try to explain myself a little bit better so you could understand. But as me said, wife would have been number two.
Yeah,
and that's because she's now become my responsibility. And remember, when you have a wife, this is you going to the parent, the father and the mother to seek the blessing and the permission.
Yes. To
take her no.
Yes.
And to be your life partner.
So technically, you've tell them you've withdrawn their responsibility.
Precisely.
You understand? So it's now your responsibility.
So it's now your responsibility.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
And being the leader now of your household.
Yes.
It's your responsibility. And as I tell you, I grew up with that kind of sense.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of have to sit back and kind of, reason it out. You know what I say?
Yeah.
So based on that, I would have said number two would have been the wife.
Why?
No, number three. This is where it gets,
Oh yes.
This is where it gets tough.
Oh, for you, geez.
No, not for me. Mommy are number three, but there's a big asterisk. There's a big asterisk right there for mommy.
Yeah.
Because reason being, mommy could have been number one.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. She should have been number one.
She should have been number one.
Without her, you don't have your number one.
That you could view it like that. No, mommy is the one that played a part in how the man that I am today.
Exactly.
You get what I say?
Exactly.
So, she has done her part.
Yeah, of course.
She has done her part. Hence why I can safely say that I can put mommy number three, but with conditions.
Yeah.
And the second reason why there's a huge asterisk where mommy is concerned, where her number three position is because out of all three, she is probably the one that I will get unconditional love from.
Of course.
It's the only person right there. So.
Yeah, no matter what, she is your backbone.
You get what I say?
You understand? And it is true. When you're in deep pain and agony.
And agony.
You understand? You have to go to your mother.
Mommy.
You know, not disrespecting the fathers.
No.
The passion, the warmth. You know, the unconditional love.
That's
brother.
the only female
the sense
in
of
this.
Emotional security lies in the mother.
Yeah.
You understand?
So it wasn't that easy. It wasn't, trust me, it wasn't easy, brother. As me said, mommy could have played number one.
But that is why I went for her to back and forth.
Yeah.
Because not saying that your number two wouldn't be, you know, the right person to console you. But your mother knows how to do it the best.
The best. Oh, yes, man.
Bro, I'm telling you.
But the thing.
So like that was my issue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, no matter how you put it, you're still living with a stranger.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It sounds harsh, but your mother brought you to the person you are. She molded you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
So she knows every crease, every crevice without double thinking anything.
Yeah.
So this person that you're with, that you've married, is learning. You understand?
Exactly.
So that is my tug of war, bro.
Yeah.
So it up to this, when I thought that, all right, I'm coming on the show, mother's number two, no matter what.
Yeah.
Then when I came on the show, wife is number two.
Wife is number two.
Crazy.
It's crazy, but it's the truth. It's the truth. As me say, responsibility to me plays a huge part in my decision making.
Yes.
Where this list is concerned, especially. You get me? I say?
Yes.
And you know, as me say, a big asterisk from Mummy at number 3 because she could have been number 1 easily.
She's coming like a part 2 of 2. Third just seems so far away.
It seems far, but it's not. So the asterisk there, you have to make it bold and you have to highlight it.
Yeah, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Man. So it's not a 3 per se.
No, it's not a 3 per se. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I one of them situation there. And you know, I mean, of course, you know, number 4 would have been the baby mother.
Yes. Why this is a bit personal, but why would you choose? You know, because I was thinking 2, 3, and 4 would have been kind of because of, you know, with being, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to get what you're saying, given my situation.
Yes.
And you said it. You actually took pretty much the words straight out of my head.
Yeah.
Where, you know, it's a personal, she's no longer a personal, how would I put it now?
A person of interest.
A person of interest.
Yeah.
She's no longer my priority.
Yeah.
She's not my responsibility.
Yes. I agree.
You get what I'm saying? I'm married now.
Yeah.
So that person, my wife, is who I'm responsible for. Not saying that I wouldn't care what happens to the baby mother. You get what I'm saying? Because of course I'm not playing down her role whatsoever. She's responsible for.
She has your child.
You're right.
And the security of your child, you know, depicts on how emotional, you know.
Right. So we share the responsibility 50-50.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna care whether or not she is, you know, in the right stead or in the right frame of mind or in the right position to be able to properly care for the blessing that was created, which is the child,
which is number 1.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm not playing it down, but when you look at what my priorities are based on how I choose this list, she would have been number 4.
Here's the part second to the question though, you know, because of your whatever, the distance. And I thought because of the distance where you have like the priority and the responsibility of knowing that, hey, she is going to be taking care of what you're not able to take care of because of the distance.
Okay.
So you get where the responsibility for that would be very important.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
Can it supersede the values of the upper third?
No.
You know?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Okay.
It's the same. Distance or no distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's how, it's what the values and my, you know, what I see as being my priority. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can do, you know, whether it's near or far.
Yes.
To ensure that certain things, certain needs are met. Right? But where it's regards to my personal, you know, choice or what it is that, you know, it's not personal anymore.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
okay.
so
yes.
It's just what it is.
For real.
Number 4.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm interested to hear, you know, some other views out there, how they would actually view, you know, the whole situation, what lineup they would have. You know, comment below if you're on YouTube watching,
and even if you have a comment after your comment, you know, because it's not an easy choice.
It's not.
You make a comment and you look at it again and you say, boy, you know what, due to certain things, you know, you have a sub comment, you know,
right? And you just put it through. And you just put it through. And even if you initially had an opposite view, you saw it differently, you can comment that and let me know if you understand and agreed with, you know, how we decided the how we would, you know, line them up. But it's interesting to see, you know, how much persons would actually agree
or disagree
and what the reasons behind, you know, how they would, you know, choose
put their lineup.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But there's a follow-up question to our situation to this conversation.
Let's hear it.